I'm Brian Stevens. I'm the CEO and founder of Design Partners. We're a 30-person team. It's multidisciplinary. We have, in addition to industrial design and interaction design, we have an engineering team and a model shop team and graphic design. We now work in 3 different areas: consumer products, medical devices and professional products. The work is all about creating new artifacts and new experiences for the future, and it's based on finding ways to make products better and make them more relevant to the future. We come from a craft tradition, so we have a deep belief in making things with our hands ourselves and for building that into our whole process. And we have found that the use of a number of different media, hand modelling, as I mentioned originally, simple kind of low fidelity modelling to test and prove propositions, followed by 3D printing and CNC. They're all relevant to our process and they're all important tools in our toolkit.
We used to use an awful lot of CNC machining to make prototypes in-house. There's a heavy cost associated with that. There's a lot of interaction that the actual operator has to go and use and do to actually produce that part. We used to outsource 3D prints quite a bit also, and the lead time associated with that, with the turnaround time typically in the order of 3 days, was precious time we could do without losing. So having that in-house really revolutionized how we approach our design process and I suppose the service that we give to our clients. So the second object machine, I suppose, was brought in because we ended up using the first one a lot more than we thought we actually would. It gives better flexibility. It means that we don't have to plan as much. We can simply, on a whim at the end of the day, say, yeah, we want to print that and look at it tomorrow and review it and feed that back into the second day's design iterations.
Design is a somewhat imperfect process. It requires experimentation, just like any other means of research and development. It's kind of evolution speeded up. It's an iterative process, and because it's an iterative process, we deeply believe in using models and prototypes to explore and understand what it is that we're doing. You can have all the imagery in the world, you can have all of the strategy in the world, but when you put a model in front of a client, it makes all the difference.
One of the things we wanted to do by bringing 3D printing in-house was to eliminate the barriers to creativity. It's amazing what you can do when you eliminate the constraints that modern manufacturing techniques put on things, especially when it comes to fine details. So you're looking at mechanical B-side, clips, bosses, undercuts, those sort of things. To be able to go and produce those things overnight simply means that we can iterate quickly, we can design quickly, we can react quickly to changes, and our clients really appreciate that. SYS have been a very good partner for us, where we've probably pushed those printers a little harder than they're designed to. Their sales representatives were very helpful. They certainly know their products inside and out, and the professionalism from the support team there is second to none.
From experience, we've found that 3D printing is unique in the ability to iterate quickly. So it enables us to sometimes make some fundamental mistakes and see them, or sometimes try things that should have worked, and then when we actually try, we learn why we need to evolve it differently. I don't know how we managed without it. I mean, I do remember, and I do know how we managed without it. I think we were inefficient, and I think the big benefit for us and for our clients is that it speeds up the process and increases efficiency.
The reality is that we've gotten projects since having that machine that we simply would not have been able to do otherwise. The main factors in choosing those was, first of all, down to the material choice, the resolution, and then finally the price point. The range of materials as well is also very useful. The fact that the Pro prints clear materials is useful for us. It allows us, if we're working on mechanisms, to see internally how those parts are actually interacting in real time.
There's a complicated group of people who have to work really well together for any product to be made and manufactured in mass production. And in order to do that, you need all the tools you can get your hands on. Being able to share a model or have it made in a different location is something of great value. You can try something out, learn from it, try something out again and learn from that. But there's no substitute from getting your hands dirty and being able to put your hands on something.
If an object machine it works for you from the material point of view and the resolution point of view, the advice I would give to people is to buy the largest bed size available, because that's simply going to give you the maximum flexibility downstream. Whatever you think you're going to use a 3D printer for now, I can guarantee it's going to expand long beyond that project and be much more versatile than you think it ever will be.